Hey guys, we are looking at a proportion with a variable, okay? Exciting things happening here. So my goal here, sometimes I like to look at what my whole goal here is. My whole goal here is to find out what x equals, right? When I'm done, I want it to say x equals something, okay? So in order to do that, I'm going to use cross products or cross multiplying. You've probably done this. We're going to start, oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, we're going to start down here at the denominator of one of my fractions and multiply to the numerator of another one, okay? So 15 times 4 gives me 60, okay? Now, if you're wondering why cross multiplying or cross products works, I will link a video in the corner, okay? All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This 60 is going to be equal to 20 minus x times 6. This is where we need to take a note here. This is probably the most important part, or the easiest place to mess up, is we make sure that this 6 is being multiplied to the 20 and the negative x. Okay, that's why I put those parentheses there, because the 6 needs to be multiplied by both of them, not just by one of them. Okay, so my next step, order of operations would tell me to do what is in the parentheses next, but we can't do 20 minus x because they're not like terms. But to get around that, we do the distributive property. Okay, big words, but you've probably done it. It's just what I was just saying. We do 6 times 20 and then 6 times that negative x. Okay, so we still have 60 equals 6 times 20 gives me 120. And then 6 times that negative x gives me negative 6x. Okay. Now, this is looking a lot less scary, right? We got rid of our fractions. Now I'm just solving for x, okay? So, a couple ways I could do this. I am going to subtract 120 from both sides. Okay. When I do that, 60 minus 120 gives me negative 60. Okay. And then those went away, so I'm left with negative 6x over here. Okay. Now to get rid of that negative 6x, I'm going to divide by negative 6 on both sides. Okay. So then I am left with negative 60 over a negative 6 gives me a positive 10. Equals, those canceled, including the negatives canceled, so it's a positive x. Okay, there's my answer. But I also love to say, always try to check your answer if you can, okay? So this one, we can check our answer pretty easily, okay? So we are saying that x equals 10, so we can just plug that in right there, okay? So I'm going to have 6 over 15 equals 4 over 20 minus x, and we are saying that x equals 10, okay? So 20 minus 10 would give me 10. Okay, now you might look at this and say, that doesn't look like they equal each other, right? It's 4 different numbers. But we're basically wondering if they're proportional, can they reduce down to the same fraction? So we could do cross multiplying again. Or another thing you can do is stick 6 divided by 15 into your calculator. You'll get a decimal. You should get 0.4. And then stick 4 divided by 10 into your calculator, and you should also get 0.4. Okay, which tells us that we did our problem correctly. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Bye.